Good morning. As Dr. Quresh had some another commitment, he had to go early and the sequence has been changed here. Dear friends, this particular course has been included in the update session, that is Dream Ophthalmology, Build Ophthalmology. As I said in the introductory remarks, the person who is choosing the medical career, when he thinks about the post-graduation, most of the times he has got the scope, he has got the choice what to choose, whether medicine, whether surgery, and if it is a surgery, whether it's general surgery or ophthalmology, what to do in life. So while going towards ophthalmology, and when he is young, he has to choose his career, he has to build his career, he has got some dreams in his mind, how to improve the practice. Throughout the life, one has to do only a practice or something else in addition to that. And what are the things what one should do? Otherwise, it becomes monotonous. If you are not updating your knowledge, you are outdated. If you are at the verge of say 40, 50 years of your age and you are not coping up with the new trends in that particular field, like in our case it's ophthalmology, you are outdated. So what you are supposed to do to make your practice more joyful, there are so many things what one has to do. Like you can add research to your practice, you can add some hobbies to your practice, but still you have to be in the pipeline that towards the success and having your dream coming true. In this course, I have tried to include stalwarts in the field of ophthalmology. Just now you have heard Dr. Prakash Marathe. He is son of great Dr. B.T. Marathe. But then he has come out of the shadow of his father and he has made his own identity in the field of ophthalmology. And he could reach to the post of President All India Ophthalmological Society. He has got very good practice in Mumbai. Another person, Chairman AIC, Dr. Parth Biswas. He will be talking about my hospital, my dream. Everybody has got this particular dream to have the own hospital, but how that hospital should be. And that's the topic Dr. Partha will be covering afterwards. Another person who will be a part of this course is Dr. Tejas Shah, Scientific Committee member, the most active person in the scientific sessions here at AIOC. He will be discussing this particular new word. What is it? Femtonomics. See, it is the new technology nowadays which has entered in the field of ophthalmology, everything femto. And what is the economics behind? Lakhs and crores of rupees one has to pour in. And what that economics is, he is going to cover. My friend from Pune, ex-Scientific Committee Chairman, Maharashtra Ophthalmological Society, Dr. Udayan Dikshit, who has done so much of research, presented at various national and international conferences. He will be discussing about pursuit of academics in private practice. While we are in private practice, most of the times we don't take interest in research and other aspects. But that's the thing one has to do, and then you can enjoy your practice, you can refresh your knowledge, you can update your knowledge, and that is helpful for you, your patients, and society at large. Dr. Navneet Toshniwal, for his personal problems, could not attend. Otherwise, he was prepared to talk about operation theatre setup, how it can be made simpler. The next person who will be talking in this course is Dr. Parikshit Gokte, a very good friend of mine from Pune, very nice scientific background, and he will be talking about high-tech group practice. He is involved in group practice, so he has got the experience to talk about that. I will be talking about how to tackle administrative issues in private practice. To run a profession apart from medicine is easy, but to run a medical practice, hospital, or your own private practice is very difficult nowadays because there are various laws what you have to abide, quite problematic for all of us. Financial disclosures, of course, none. We doctors, we ophthalmologists, are ready to face challenges. We have to make a goal, whatever the situation may be. You have to play your game. What are the points I'll be discussing? Issues and situation. Human resources, day-to-day management, procurement and purchase, maintenance, legal, medical records, accounting, marketing, and strategic planning. Human resources. What you have to deal with? You are your person who is looking after administration. So first segment is doctor community. Another segment is staff, and in staff, most of them are paramedicals. Whenever you are dealing with your staff or even doctors and paramedicals, you have to make the balance in between reward and punishment. If they are doing well, yes, you have to appreciate. If they are doing bad, you have to punish, but not that harsh, because they are part of your practice. And indirectly, you are responsible whatever mistakes they have been doing. Human resources. So, hire, fire, counsel, discipline, evaluate, train, orient, coach, mentor, and schedule staff. Develop, maintain, and administer personnel policies, wellness programs, pay scales, and job descriptions. Resolve conflicts. Maintain personal files. Acknowledge joyful events and sorrowful events in the practice. This is very important, because otherwise it becomes a routine, just day-to-day practice. No joy, no sorrow. The person having the anniversary, birthday, doing good work for your practice, appreciate. Something happens bad in his family, yes, show your emotions in that relation. And the lives of employees. Stay late to listen to someone who needs to talk. Sometimes you presume that the things going on are okay. No, most of the times not. You have to intervene in between. You have to talk, you have to communicate. Day-to-day management. Make the rounds of the practice. You are coming in the clinic, sitting in your cabin, AC is on. You are talking to that person. But what is happening outside, you do not know. Arrange the temporary staff or rearrange the staff in emergency situation. Somebody is absent. So in his absence, you have to appoint somebody, but he has to continue the procedure properly. Speak with patients with complaints. So that's the important scenario. The person who is not happy with your practice, with your procedures, and if he goes out, he talks very bad about you, and that becomes a medico-legal problem afterwards. And meet the vendors, physicians, and staff. Open mail and recycle most of it. I know the people, they have got in their inbox 5,000 emails, not read. Somebody else who has sent you the email doesn't get the answer. So what's the image about you? So every day you have to see which emails you are getting and what type of answers you have to send to them. Procurement and purchase. So first point is facilities and machines. Shop for, negotiate, recommend, and maintain buildings. Even your location, your hospital building, that's important. Telephones, computers, furniture, medical equipments, printers, even copy machines, alarm systems, and cell phones too. Ordering and expense management. Shop for, negotiate, and recommend suppliers for medical consumables, like FECO. So many things are needed. Everything has to be perfect and proper every day. Office supplies, kitchen supplies, magazines, printed forms, insurances. Not just you have to tackle the patients. There are so many people, they have got insurances. And if you don't follow their forms properly, you will be in trouble. They will be in trouble. The payment is not proper from your point of view. Services such as transcription, consultants, lawyers, courier service, plant service, housekeeping, linen service, biohazardous waste removal. All these are important aspects. Legal. Nowadays, medical practice, you have to face so many issues. So medico-legally, you have to be perfect. Comply with all local and state laws and guidelines. You can't say that your staff doesn't know this particular rule. If your staff doesn't know that rule, you are the person who is responsible. It is a vicarious liability. So your staff has to be perfect. What your staff is talking to your patients means you are talking to your patients. Fire safety, disaster communication, sexual harassment, universal precautions, confidentiality, security, privacy, consent. Consent is very important. The person came to me, was my friend, I thought he will not do anything, so I took him in operation theater, did that procedure, something went wrong. And afterwards, where was the consent? No consent. The person is not going to sign afterwards. The person who is literate, you are taking thumb of that person, wrong. So you have to take consent, Don't presume that the person is your relative, your friend. No. In this scenario, in today's scenario, you don't believe anybody. You have the consent properly. Provide staff and documentation and training. Documentation has to be perfect. Whenever you are examining the patient, you have to write everything properly, perfectly. Make sure all clinical staff are current on licenses. This is a very important issue. Even your license, Maharashtra Medical Council of India, medical council in your country, African countries, whatever it may be. Then CPR, cardiopulmonary resuscitation, basic paramedicals, they must know all about this. Make sure medical records are being stored. In my clinic, I got 30 to 35 years. Everybody's case paper is ready with me in black and white. So that has to be the practice. The person comes, tells you, I had the injury in my right eye, and now right eye is giving trouble. In your case paper, that time he had the history of left eye. That is written. So that is a proof. Otherwise, you just cannot challenge what the patient is saying. So documents are your good friends. Medical record. This is a very important slide. See, nothing has been written in the law for indoor case papers, what you have to do. But yes, you have to maintain the record even for indoor patients. Just now I told, for 30 years, I got a record of all my patients. Civil point of view, you have to maintain that civil case record for 3 years. But what medical council says? 5 years. So keep those records for minimum 5 years. Criminal, throughout your life. Means what? 30 years? Throughout your life. For criminal cases, you have to keep the record. For children, at whatever age they are coming, you have to keep the record up to the age of 21 years of that child, till he reaches that age. And for income tax purpose, what they say, in India, it is for 7 years. Accounting. So pay bills, produce payroll, prepare and pay taxes, prepare budget, reconcile bank statements, prepare profit and loss statements, prepare refunds to payers and patients and file. Follow up on medical issues, medical cases. Not that you are just examining the patients, not sending the bills properly, and not gaining the payment. That's not fair. You have to gain. You have to take your charges properly. Lots and lots of paperwork. Nowadays, medical practice is not only the clinical checkup, not only the operative procedures, it is the documentation, it is the paperwork what has to be done. Marketing. Introduce new consultants. If you are general ophthalmologist, another branches in ophthalmology are there. New locations. You may choose another location or additional location. New services to the community. Lasers are coming, femto is coming, and you are not answering to your patients, not proper. You must know. Recommend sponsorship of appropriate charities and events in the community. In your practice, medical profession is the social profession. You have to be connected with the charitable organizations. Give the charity to the society, to the patients. Thank patients for referring other patients. This is very important. Track referral sources. This is a little controversial. Make use of yellow pages, whether you are allowed to advertise in yellow pages or not. The radio, television, take the chance if you are called at the radio station or on television to give some interview or some scientific presentation, take that opportunity. In newspaper, write the articles, magazine, direct mail, newsletters, email. Just now Dr. Maskati has said about website, blog, and other social media. Facebook and WhatsApp can be used for other useless purposes. But it is very nice also if you use it properly, perfectly. Prepare press releases on practice events, awards, and activities. If you have got some award, some big award in the conference, yes, market it, because it is the ethical marketing. Not that bad things you are going to market in a bad way, but good things you have to definitely market properly. Strategic planning. Explore outsourcing office functions and having staff telecommute. Always look for technology that can make the practice more efficient and productive. This is the important sentence. Summary. So at last, stay current in healthcare. What you have to do? Attend CME's conferences and webinars. You are here in the conference AIOS. Attend such conferences. CMEs at your city, at local level. And nowadays, while sitting at home, you can attend the conference and CME. What is that? Webinar. Person from thousands of kilometers speaking at his venue, and you are able to communicate that person. Even question and answer session has also been arranged in those sessions, that is webinars. Maintain membership in professional organizations. So be member of AIOS, Indian Medical Association, your state ophthalmological society, your local ophthalmological society, whatever it may be. Then network with community and same specialty colleagues. Just don't sit idle in your clinic. You may say, I'm clever, I'm the perfect person, I don't need help from anybody. Don't say that. You have to be amongst your colleagues. You have to be in the society. You have to be in the society of ophthalmologists and get mixed with them so that you are well acquainted. Participate in social media. Just now I said Facebook and WhatsApp, not for useless things. There are some constructive things which you can do on your social media, and you have to take advantage of that. I think I have explained sufficiently. Thank you very much.